It is incredible that Pakistan's crude processing methods can actually produce car front engine covers. How is this done? In front of us, in order to ensure that the size of the produced engine cover is not deviated, the masters will refer to the special production mold. Mark the steel plate first, and then use scissors to cut it off. The cut steel plates can then enter the stamping process. Before stamping, the masters will first apply a layer of lubricating oil to prevent the steel plate from tearing during the subsequent stamping process. With the strong pressure of the hydraulic press, the steel plate has been shaped to a standard shape. The front engine cover of the car is composed of an outer plate and an inner plate. The steel plate that has just been shaped is the inner plate of the front engine cover of the car. In order to improve the firmness of the engine cover, the masters of the press inner plate need to use the hydraulic press again to cut off the excess scraps inside, and the inner plate becomes a hollow skeleton. The purpose of doing this is not only to reduce the weight, but also to improve the safety of pedestrians. For this small company, there are several thousand tons of charging machines, so two masters need to cooperate tacitly. To the standard shape, the steel plate on the outside of the hood has also been quickly completed. The next step is the assembly process. Before assembly, the masters need to check and trim the steel plate on the outside to prevent surface defects. For the inner plate of the hood, the master needs to use resistance welding to weld the head of the bracket used to install the hood hook firmly. Then weld the fixed base for installing the hood hinge at the tail of the inner plate. When assembling the plate and the outer plate, they will be in a critical position between the two steel plates. Sealing glue. The surroundings of the hood are also treated with hemming. Therefore, the masters only need to use a small hammer to knock the surroundings of the hood to fix it. After completion, they only need to perform detailed welding through resistance welding. At this time, the front hood has been assembled. I wonder if there are any experienced drivers who can tell what car the front hood is used for at this time. In order to improve the rust resistance of the assembled hood, we need to spray the base before spraying to prevent the surface all from affecting the spraying effect. We need to wipe the base cover clean first. The base cover produced by this small workshop must not have any electricity. The direct operation is to spray the primer. After that, the base cover is sent to the low-end paint room for baking. This process only needs to be heated for more than 2 hours. The primer on the surface of the cover has been processed. Next, it is necessary to prevent water leakage. After the skilled operation of the masters, the engine cover of this factory has been completed. Next, it can enter the final packaging tool. What do you think of the master's production process? If there are 10 points, how many points are you willing to give?